Good morning. My name is Noah Kroner. Today's date is September 1st, 2021, and we'll be looking at the weather for today. Starting off with the satellite, we can see something interesting here. We can see the smoke from the fires up here kind of being pushed above the clouds in this rain system down here by Arizona. So we can see all the smoke traveling up by Nevada and then coming down over here, and then we have the rain over here and these clouds, which is kind of keeping the smoke out of this area. We actually look more specific at California here. You can see on the IR satellite, here's the fires, a couple up here, and then this is all the smoke over there. For our field conditions at Bakersfield, we can see that winds are from 030 at 6 knots, which with 8 miles visibility, which is some improvement from the past couple days. Still showing smoke. Sky's clear with temperatures of 23 dew point 7, altimeter 29er75. Looking at the trend, we can see that the visibility actually is pretty good compared to what it has been in the past couple weeks now because of the fires. If we take a look at our surface analysis chart here, we scroll down to Bakersfield, we actually have two separate troughs here which kind of intersect, one ending right around Bakersfield here, and then another one forming up right here all the way down through San Bernardino. And then we have another trough in California with a low pressure system that's passing right through a low down here on the right, along with some frontal activity through Nevada and Utah here. Looks like we have a stationary front and some rain down here near Arizona, which is what we saw on the satellite over here. As for our forecast, we can see that winds are expected 340 at 9 knots with 6 miles of visibility, with few clouds at 2,500 feet. Sorry, 25,000 feet. Winds will change to 310 at 10 knots, gusting 16, and then back down to 7 knots coming from 350. Looking down in the LA area, winds aren't that bad, 090 at 4 knots. We can see that there will be some clouds. There's a scattered layer, 2,500, broken at 1,500, some overcast layers throughout the day, and visibility is pretty consistent between all areas, around +6 statute miles. Now there's a lot going on the actual Aviation Weather Center. If we start looking at the air mets being issued, we can see on the radar here, we have the rain over here. We have some mountain obscuration down here, some IFR off the coast. We have some icing air mets all down eastern California, northern Arizona, along with all these IFR and mountain obscuration air mets for the smoke. A little bit of high winds expected over here, and then you can see that along the coast here, these airports are reporting marginal conditions, with some airports reporting IFR conditions. If we actually look at what's going down in Arizona, we can kind of look at our total precipitation here. We can see that they're going to see some rain. It's pretty consistent over here. We're not going to see anything over there, but we'll notice that the 5,700 line for our sea level pressure is kind of consistent, and it's been staying well north of us, so we shouldn't see any rain anytime soon. As for our winds today, if we look at the current winds at about field elevation, we're looking at light and variable winds until we climb up to about 7,000 feet. And then around 7,000 feet, we're looking at about 314 at 12 knots. Let me see if I can make this a little bit bigger. There we go. Right there indicated on the right, we can see a temperature and we can see our wind direction. So 301 at 15 at just about 8,000 feet. As we climb to 10,000 feet, 298, about 300 at 2:04, and it starts to wane from there. Looks like this is where the wind is going to be the most intense if we look at our little vertical chart over here. Throughout the day, let's see how that changes. We're looking at surface winds about 294 at 6, about 5,000 feet. We're looking at 323 at 7, and then at 10,000 feet it looks like it is going to stay probably about where it's going to be most intense, around 300 at 15. That's it for the morning weather. Please make sure to get a updated weather briefing before your flight. Have a safe flight.